NATO and Greece decided to found the establishment of NATO Maritime Interdiction Operational Training Center on the 12th of June 2003, and on the 14th of October 2008 the center was inaugurated. Center's mission is to conduct combined training necessary for NATO forces in order to increase their ability to execute surface, subsurface, aerial surveillance and special operations activities to support MIO. Ukrainian ship Chernobyl is the first that successfully participated in the pilot courses, and Nmiotc obtained accreditation to lead these courses. In order to provide realistic practical training absolutely necessary to the trainees, Nmiotc has provided facilities such as training tower, container stack, mock-up ship XHSRs, RIB boats, helicopters for fast rope insertion. In addition to these facilities, a simulator will be procured soon, which will provide the real training environment by simulating both merchant ship compartments and warship combat information center.
Course Series 1000 refers to command team MIO issues.
By these modules, it is aimed that the trainees will improve their knowledge about basic concept upon which MIOs are based on, command and control relationships and responsibilities in MIO, as well as composition of command, boarding and ship control teams. Lessons learned from previous and ongoing MIOs such as Operation Active Endeavour, Unifil and Sharp Guard, comprehension and drafting of MIO related messages, especially Optask MIO and Optask MIO Sub, the most relevant MIO intelligence tools such as Bright and AIS, the main capabilities and usage methods of specific air assets such as MPAs, helicopters, UAVs in support of MIOs. When a boarding team comes here, we first teach them the theoretical background and safety precautions of each module, and then we proceed to their actual practical training, which is adjustable to their capabilities and their training requirements. In that context, we provide two courses, Course Series 2000, Boarding Team Classroom Issues, and Course Series 3000, Boarding Team Practical Issues. These modules, it is aimed that the trainees will improve their skills and knowledge on actions other than tactical sweep on board a suspect vessel from embarkation through to handover to a ship control team, documentation and certification that have to be inspected on every merchant vessel in accordance with IMO regulations, the difficulties and dangers that they may encounter during cargo inspection on different types of merchant vessels, and getting familiar with combat stress factors and the way to recognize physical and mental symptoms of combat stress. For these modules, it is aimed that the trainees will improve their skills and knowledge on climbing techniques and opening methods on a stack of containers, the dangers that they may encounter during container inspection operations and the safety measures that need to be followed in order to execute this kind of operation, skills necessary to use firearms, primary weapons and secondary weapons in confined spaces. We do this by using weapons that fire marking cartridges. Skills necessary to safely approach, neutralize and secure crew of a suspect vessel. Basic techniques on how to maneuver and approach a suspect vessel by using rigid hull inflatable boats. Skills necessary to perform fast rope insertion. And skills necessary to conduct boarding operations under multiple threats such as booby traps, CBA and material existence.
In 4000 series, the naval units participate in the Open Seas final tactical exercise, where MIO-related scenario is conducted. Prior to Open Seas, boarding team personnel practice visit board, search and seizure scenarios on the mock-up ship Ares. During Open Seas, command team and boarding team are evaluated with a score checklist on their ability to plan and execute MIO in accordance with NATO doctrines and procedures, as well as the eligibility of the ship organization and the condition of ship's equipment related to MIO. We believe that working together with the MIO experts will enhance unit readiness, capability and capacity to achieve assigned mission objectives while conducting maritime interdiction operations. In this regard, Nmiotc is ready to fulfill naval units' needs and guide naval units through the complex and diverse sea lines of maritime interdiction operation.